Hello, I am Metamax, and this is my Let's Play of Final Fantasy Tactics, the Ivalice Chronicles. This is a remake of the original Final Fantasy Tactics for the first PlayStation. I have previously played that version of the game and even reached the end. There is another version of the game that was made for the PlayStation Portable called The War of the Lions. I have played that version too, but I've never reached the end of it. With that game and personal history aside, let me tell you how I plan to share my experience playing this game. First, I plan to use the updated script with the new voiceover. During the voiced parts of this, I will mostly not try to speak during these parts, as I don't want to distract from the story bits that much. I will also try to limit my commentary until the end of any dialogue, but there may be small exceptions that I may decide to break that rule. I will give my personal thoughts on story beats, and I may talk about differences between the various versions of this game. As for gameplay, my Let's Play will mostly focus on the main story missions. I will be playing on the hardest difficulty, Tactician. I will include some of the world map activities I do, though I may heavily edit those sections for brevity's sake. I will not be including grinding sessions for experience and job points. I will say that I grinded, and summarize what I grinded for, how many maps I grinded for, and what my grinding goals and achievements were. I will also include gameplay for failed story mission attempts, and summarize what I changed, or if I had to grind in between each attempt. I will also include information for what I believe went wrong, and how I will attempt to fix the problems I had. And, of course, I will talk about my thought process for what I am doing in the mission I am playing. As for this video in particular, I plan to cover the story and gameplay of the first two story missions, as random encounters are not available until after the completion of those two maps. With all that being said, let's get to it. In the original PlayStation version, there was actually a second video that would play after the title screen. I'm not sure if this one has that or not, but if it were to start playing, I would let it play. And here we go.
Ivalice, a kingdom blessed by the light of the gods and ruled by the two-headed lion. A year after her defeat in the 50 Years' War, the king succumbed to malady, leaving a mere boy of 2 to ascend the throne. Whoever became the child's guardian would rule in truth. Duke Larg, brother to Her Majesty the Queen, was widely expected to assume the role, but the council, fearing the Queen would wield excessive influence, moved instead in support of the late king's cousin, Duke Goltana. The Dukes, Goltana and Larg, both were decorated generals who had proven themselves in many a battle during the 50 Years' War. While most of the powerful houses rallied beneath the banner of the Black Lion, Goltana, those nobles and knights who were left to languish in the wake of the war flocked to the banner of the White Lion, Larg. Goltana, the Black, and Larg, the White. The conflict between these men would come to be known as the War of the Lions.
there we go. So that's the entire context. When I first played this game, I didn't know about this because I would always hit new games just really quickly and just skip past that. And that would have been important and helpful context for the story. So, all right, let's get started. As I said, I'm picking Tactician. The button prompts currently say A and B. I'm using a PlayStation controller. I've been told how to switch that, but for out now, I'm not choosing that. And as for... Oh, I forgot about this. You have to pick your... birthday. I'm not going to use my personal birthday. I normally would. But... that's a little bit too personal information, and I just would rather not use my own. So I'm just going to pick an arbitrary holiday. I'm going to pick Valentine's Day, which is on February the 14th. Oh, that's not the right direction. February 14th is an Aquarius. There we go. I'm going to be an Aquarius this playthrough. And start.
I am Arazlam J.D. For the greater part of my life, I have been a student of Ivalice's middle age. You are familiar with the War of the Lions? No? It was a bitter war of succession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of Delita Hyrule, the hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a tale of great renown, familiar to all who dwell within our land. But, as we well know, what the eye sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, Ramza Beowulf, the youngest son of House Beowulf, famed for producing leaders of men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Jirai papers, which had long lain concealed in church archives, this forgotten young man was in fact the true hero. The church maintains he was a heretic of the highest order, an inciter of unrest, who blasphemed the gods and profaned the godly. Which of these two accounts is to be believed? Join me now in my search to uncover the answer, the truth.
O Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins, that we might know salvation.
Lady Ovelia, it is time.
Alright. Now I can pause. I'm gonna comment on this real quick because in the original PlayStation version, there's a different cinematic that started that. It was a, I will say, an old 3D style video, and I think the one that showed here may have contained elements from that original, like inspired some of this original video. But that video movie that we just viewed, that style wasn't introduced until the War of the Lions version, and so that cutscene was made definitely completely for this version of the game. And it's when the little research I did about this it was made by a particular studio whose name escapes me right now, but they apparently kept all of the assets from their work with the War of the Lions versions, and even corrected some mistakes they made in the War of the Lions version for like the kind of outfit a character might wear in a particular part of the story when creating these. So I'm very glad they kept those videos because it was very well done style. I've always liked it, but yeah, the original CG video that played did not look like that. It was not very pretty by comparison, that's for sure. But I think they took that original CG video and used it to inspire the scene that we just watched right there. I would have to go back to verify to make sure, but I'm just remembering parts of it being similar to what that was. Alright, let's back to the story.
I'll not be much longer, Agrius.
Your escort has already arrived.
Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry.
Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour.
Gafgarian, you forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess.
Mayhap bowed heads would less offend, but you would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries.
I see even the noble Order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself of vulgar knaves.
A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not to expect chivalry. We are in the employ of the Order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you.
Govern your tongue.
Enough. Let us be on our way.
The Father watch over you, child.
And you, Elder.
Milady, the enemy is upon us.
You got Tanner's men?
We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid to do a job?
I'm a knight no longer. Just another sellsword.
Right then. To battle.
Deliver us, O Lord.
They bear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad.
You there, wench! It is useless to resist. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours.
A head on a sword. These swords of Goltana lack wits, one and all.
In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian.
Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramsar, with me. Kill them all! Leave no man standing!
You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout.
I find dead men rout more easily.
My turn.
Alright, there's gonna be tutorials. I'm probably gonna read them, but probably not allowed. I gotta say, I love the phrase that and I'm going to probably say these names a bit weird because I've internalized the way they're said in my head since I played the original PlayStation version way back when. So if I say the names differently than the way the characters say the name differently, just understand I've in my head said it that way for probably years. So apologies if it bothers you, NA. It's telling me to wait, and then the combat timeline. It's funny, I saw online some people were complaining about this combat timeline and making the game easier, but the funny thing is that this combat timeline technically existed in the original PlayStation version. You just had to go to the map and I think hit select, and then you could browse the combat timeline. The only thing that this game does is make it more obvious, place it on the screen so you can just see it right there. It doesn't make it any easier, it just makes it more convenient because it was always technically there. Let's see here. One is displayed for the unit whose turn is to act. Hold left trigger and press up to scroll and view information on each unit. Alright. And how can I move about? If I hit... Oh, I just also had this comment. Like, Gafgarian's portrait has always been, like, really weird to me. It's like his neck is making him stare. It's like his helmet is making his face look up. It's like he has no choice but to look up when you look at his portrait. It's like, I can't see down. I have to bend over to see in front of me. Anyways. I always called Agrius, so that's one of the habits I might end up doing. And I always called Ramza. I don't know if that's how they're pronouncing it or not. I don't quite remember yet. There we go. Go into square mode. I can go into the system menu. There is something I want to change. It is control button icon type. I want it to be symbols. There we go. That's going to be the controller I use. I don't know why I have to change it here instead of the other menu, but there you go. Alright, is there any other settings I want to change while I'm at it? Probably don't really want to do that right now, honestly. Let's do this. Alright. Oh, one change that they made. Oh. Reposition, select the move from the battle menu, followed by a tile. Okay, yes. I usually know how to move. I have to use the right stick. It used to be the analog sticks to move this around didn't used to exist. I know it used to be one of the shoulder buttons. I can't remember if it was L1 and R1 or L2 and R2, but that's how I used to do it. Now you're using right stick. Alright. Oh, there's a way to make it so you can look overhead too. I don't remember. But this view I like a little bit more. Alright. And one thing that you can do that you couldn't do before is once you moved and you ended your movement phase, you couldn't do this. Like, like, if you moved here by accident and then you hit X to confirm, you were stuck there. Now you can go back and it's like the other Final Fantasy, like how it was in Final Fantasy Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, and you can just, abilities in battle, yes. Abilities in battle, attack is the most basic, yes. This stuff. Throw stones, self. Poison, blindness, silence from an adjacent chain cycles. Oh, right. I heard they improved this, so it's pretty neat. But I'm just gonna attack it. Like, it used to... Holy cow, that's a lot of damage.
Right.
I mean, I guess this is the tutorial mission. Oh.
I can't go on.
Come then.
Judgment. I wonder if any of the characters are going to voice their lines. Because one of the things that existed in the original PlayStation version was, that's a lot of damage. One of the things that existed in the original PlayStation.
Be so rash.
What existed in the original PlayStation version is sometimes when characters would use abilities that were spell or spell-like, they would usually actually say, like, the spellcast words. Like, I think I remember one of them for Agrias was for Holy Explosion. She would sometimes say, "Heavens wish to destroy all minds, holy explosion." And I don't know if those are going to come back or not,
Time to
or
work.
if they'll just simply be voiced or whatnot. But War of the Lions, for whatever reason, did not have
By
that.
divine will unencumbered, by darkness empowered. Shadow Blade.
Well, that answers that question. He just did it. Ooh. But yeah, that was something that I was very disappointed that they removed from the War of the Lions version. And of course, it didn't have the voiced audios either, so it was just pure text. At least in the original PlayStation version. Of course, the PSP version. Alright, goodbye.
A bitter defeat.
Right.
Oh. And you would also hear generic screams when people died instead of saying things like a bitter defeat.
But how?
I am ready.
I actually kind of miss the old screams, though. They were kind of neat, but you know what? I think this is probably better overall.
We will triumph.
The monster screams might be the same, but I haven't gotten to a monster yet. That guy just took an arrow to the face. Oh, this guy's name is literally Lad.
Leave it to me.
Sense is keen. Now is the time.
It's actually kind of interesting how this game looks. I want to say it almost looks more cartoony.
This ends now!
Fate, it's time.
Which, you know, it fits. But, like, the water definitely didn't look like this. This looks, in my opinion, a lot better than the original. moving over. I can't quite reach, so I'm gonna throw a rocket. That's the best I can do. Practical app. Use an action ability with a party member. Just got an achievement for that, apparently. All I did was throw a rock. It's like that one time from Batman the Animated Series. The one time I almost got Batman. See, this one time, I must fight on him. It was a big one. He has 2 hit points left. Aww. Oh, that's also another interesting difference. I noticed that these people that are knocked unconscious, they don't have like little stars over their head to show that they're not. Whoops. Oh well. Didn't hear that quite. In the other, in the original game, when people were knocked unconscious but they weren't dying per se, they would have like little stars shining over their head to show that they would not turn into a soul crystal or a treasure.
No, Lady Ophelia.
This way. Hurry up. And try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you!
You've quite a mouth on you, Princess.
Hold there!
I think not. If you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father.
This cannot be.
Delita. He lives. But why does he serve under the banner of Duke Goltana? I do not understand.
Records of the hero Delita Hyrule
first appear 1 year before the outbreak of the War of the Lions. The loss of the 50 Years' War saw Ivalice paying enormous reparations and ceding vast swathes of land to Ordalia, the victors. Knights and sellswords returned from the front to find their homes razed and loved ones slain. Compounding their woes, they were denied pay for their service and stripped of their livelihoods. This ill treatment led many to abandon their fealty to the crown and the nobility. Once loyal soldiers became rogues and traitors, donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of these, the city of Gariland, too, saw its share. It was there that our tale began, a year earlier.
Did you hear? Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Egros.
Apologies, I thought I was hearing something, so I was trying to listen to it. I think they added some... Yeah, I think there's like a small background noise of voices going on in this game, but I can't hardly tell. In the original PlayStation version of the game, when Delita says, in this one, he says, if you feel wronged, blame yourself or the father. I understand why they changed it. It was probably a stylistic choice, but I can't help but to still slightly prefer the line, blame yourself or God. It's a well-known line, and I just like it better that way. Even if the father is technically just as fine. It just, I don't know, it's, the original line sounds better. It could be rose-tinted glasses or something. I don't know, it just sounds better. but that's just me. What was... Oh, during that prologue in the original PlayStation version, I don't know why this choice was made, but in the original PlayStation version, there's a line when it's talking about how people are poor. There's a section that goes little money, but it's like L space I space T space, like individually spelling out each and every single letter with a space in between each letter and slowly writing out that word over the course of like 3 minutes to really drive home the fact that these people are just broke. And it is the most obnoxious part of the beginning of the PlayStation version. It's like, why did you do that? Alright, back to this.
The Corpse Brigade again.
'Tis long past the hour for drills. What is happening, I wonder? Delita, what do you suppose this is about?
I could hazard a guess.
Oh? Do tell.
I think Duke Larg is coming to Gariland.
Duke Larg? Why?
Not just the Duke. The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri, too.
That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit.
All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is, they number too few.
And they mean to bolster their numbers with us.
All right, everybody, fall in! The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knight's Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the number of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the very crown they had served. Rogues such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade. An operation of a grand scale. We will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard. This will leave Egro's castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. Remember, you represent the Academy itself. Noble or otherwise, your actions reflect upon us all. Fight with honor and trust in your steel. Twould seem the time to take up arms is already upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Gariland, where the bustling streets will only aid their escape. We will move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You, young apprentices, will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed.
Let's be on our way.
Ah, yes. This one's emphasis. This kind of screen, and I think a lot of the tutorial didn't exist. Come to think of it, in the original PlayStation version, now that I think about it, the tutorial was actually its own separate section on the title screen, where it would individually tell you each and every single mechanic outside the game itself. Honestly, that's probably a better way of handling it, but I totally understand why they integrate it into the gameplay now, because some people just start the game and just totally ignore everything. But like, I guess there is the downside to the having it outside, that the game will expect that you understand everything about how the game works before you begin playing, and just having to stand there and sit through all these tutorials before getting started can be annoying. So having it spread out actually can be a little bit easier to digest and not as annoying, because then instead of like 30 minutes of tutorials and looking at all and then just getting into the game, it's instead small tutorial, do a little bit, get some story, small tutorial. It might be better this way overall, but I kind of like the idea of a tutorial section in case you forget something like that. But granted, it might be inside the actual game itself instead of at the title screen now. Ah, Delita. This map is a lot. Whoop. I may now navigate the world map. With okay, these markers didn't exist like this before. It used to be like an orange dot. Usually, if there was a new place. I totally understand why they changed the system. This is more accessible for people who are colorblind. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So you can look at this. There's only that. Battleground, settlements. I'm going to go to the main menu real quick. I'm going to save where I'm at. Cool. And the next thing I want, not settings, not return to the title screen. Here's the full world map. This is... What's the difference between these two? There is no difference between these two. Triangle and the start button essentially do the same thing. Alright, there's nothing I can really do here then. Because going to the menu does not give me any options to even look at the characters I got. So here we go. Yeah, the way it's showing it right now is also a new feature. You used to be able to place characters on the board, prepare them sort of where they were going to stand, but the only squares you could see originally were just the blue squares. You would have no context behind what those squares were. You wouldn't see the water, you wouldn't see much of the height. Or heck, I don't think you even got to see the height. I think all the squares were on the same height level. And so you were just kind of placing people around and placing them on the field and hoping they were in a good spot. This one you can actually see, so you can put people in more appropriate locations. Such a huge improvement. Definitely an improvement. Okay, R2 can get a tactical view, but unfortunately, I don't like this too much because it makes everyone look like they're leaning like Michael Jackson. Okay, let's see. Can I move Ramza? Oh, can I move you? Reposition. I can move you. Cool. Now, granted, I don't think I can see the enemy units, the only downside. So this is not quite as nice as Final Fantasy Tactics Advance in that, but it's still way better than it used to be. Alright, how many units can I place? It looks like I can place 4 others, so I probably want...
you have my strength.
A chemist. A squire.
You can rely on me.
I'll put the chemist over here. Alright. This probably seems the safest.
To battle! What have we here? Little moppets, is it? Our luck's turned for the better. All right, lads. Cut through these and we're as good as fled. Make quick work of them. And don't be leaving no squealers behind.
Leave it to me.
Careful, Ramza. Remember, the well-aimed thrust pierces the mail.
Don't patronize me, Delita. We Beowulfs know our way around the battlefield.
Beowulf, was it? Heir to the noble house, Beowulf, I'd wager. Looks like we have ourselves some apprentices from the academy. Well, highborn moppets are still moppets.
Lay down your arms or die clutching them. None will mourn your passing.
Is that right? You're in far over your little heads.
It's time.
I love this voicing. Oh, I can have everybody's name over their heads. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna keep that. All right. I'm pretty sure he has the ability to throw stone. Oh, nope, he doesn't yet. Okay, well then never mind. In that case, I probably would have kept him over where I had him. Alright, let's put you here. And abilities. I'll do only here. It'll be more difficult for
we can win this.
Protect the front. I originally said that we were going to do the first two maps. I somehow forgot about the church map. So for this video, I'm actually going to be doing 3 maps. Because those are the ones, those are all the maps. The tutorial one, I barely even want to even count, honestly. Because you hardly do anything. This is the first one where you actually get to control a bunch of characters. Maybe. I'm just not sure. I'll have this character go up here. I need to grab the character on the roof after all. I'm sorry about swinging this camera around so much too. It's I'm getting used to which direction goes where, and apparently it's not going the direction I'm expecting it to. So I might want to reverse that.
Where to?
In the options. To make it more intuitive for myself. I think Rush has the possibility of knocking the character back, but it's not a guarantee.
Yeah. Right.
That reminds me. What was I looking? Oh, the settings. I'm gonna see if I could change the horizontal camera inversion. Okay, this makes more sense to me. Right, who was I? Alright. I can't reach that other person, so you. The user interface definitely looks better in this game too. Who is number 6? Is that the person
No time
I just
to waste.
attacked? Well, now he's number 5, so... Whoop, no, not wait. These fundamentals. Goes down. Alright, can I do enough? I'll get lucky.
The next move is key.
Move chemist here. Actually. 0% chance. That's unfortunate. I was hoping to throw stone, but Ramza's slightly in the way, so it would hit Ramza instead. That's just too bad. Number 7, number 5. I don't know if the other person will be able to reach. I know when you jump, you can jump a space over, so I think being here, he won't be able to reach her and help, so... this will make it harder for her to get around, too.
What do I do now?
Oh, this is most unpleasant.
Here we go. I'm ready to fight. That's more like it.
Oh man, I really hope Ramza doesn't get defeated before he even gets another turn. I might lose. That would be unfortunate. Okay, good. Seems unlikely. Who knows? She might be able to reach down, but I tried to block as much best I can.
Come on!
Alright, I definitely have to use a potion on Ramza here.
I needed that.
Me then.
Down with you!
No
there we
substitute for experience.
My turn.
It's over!
Yes, critical. That makes going behind him completely safe. Let's block off his escape route. And right here? Can I reach you? I hope so. Do I want to, though? 5 hit points. Oh, she did 8 last time, so she should be able to finish her off. So I'm gonna have you attack him instead. Being able to cancel your movement to check the damage on the various people you can attack is so much better than the original enabled you to do.
This cannot be.
And delete is down.
To the bitter end!
Yeah, see, he just got knocked back. I'm not sure what the condition is. If it's like a chance to knock them back, or if it's like under certain conditions it actually does knock them back. It's not super clear. Alright, let's have you simply advance.
I am ready.
And now he did that. I don't like this, but I don't have many options. I can't get both of them on there. Delita, unfortunately, fell over in a very bad spot. There we go. Yes, characters can gain
My
levels.
strength has grown. Right.
How do I want to handle this then? I could move him up there, but he takes a lot of damage between these two. So I'm assuming some kind of Zodiac interactions going on between these two. Let me look at his status. He's, of course... Where is it? Actually, oh, there it is. It's in his portrait. I'm still getting used to this new UI. So in his portrait, it shows Aquarius. And you are... Oh, I don't know them by symbol. I know what Aquarius is, but I don't remember what this is. How do I check Zodiac? Oh, hold on. More... not so clear. Okay, let me just get Ramza out of here. I think it's just safer to go this way. And I'm gonna have you run back this way. Have another potion. Or maybe that's the first potion. Either way.
Nothing can stop me.
How much damage can I do to you? The other person can do 11. How much damage did he just take? 37. He took 9. Ah, waste. Keep waste.
My turn.
Now, can I... Nope, I can only do chant. Oh, another thing that was getting away a lot. I remember is if you would move into the water, it can be ambiguous whether or not you can attack from that terrain or not. So, like, you would go up, you would go into the water, think, I'll attack him from here, end your move turn, and try to attack, and it's like, oh, the water is too deep. I can't attack now.
Hold on, so here it ends.
Ooh, he just took falling damage, too. Ooh. That's very unfortunate.
Ever stronger.
Yeah, when you crit, they get knocked backwards. I forgot about that aspect. As long as they can fall, as long as it's unobstructed terrain, which down is definitely unobstructed technically. So, and then after that, he took fall damage. So yeah, he was ruined by that. Oh, that's a lot more damage than I thought it was going to be.
I let my guard down. It's time.
I hope I can... I have no... Okay. Do I have any Phoenix Downs? I do! I should not have put her Ramza there.
No time to waste.
Alright, let me see if I can kill him. If I can kill him, this battle's over. There we go.
Why persist in such folly? Honest work would see them die old in bed. Yet they choose instead this early grave.
Not surprising. Alright.
Barbeneth Beowulf, a great hero who had attained the distinguished title of Knight Gallant, approached the hour of his death.
What news of the war?
The Order has struck a great blow. Limbri is ours once more. 'Tis but a matter of time ere the Ordalians withdraw from Seltenia. All goes as planned, Lord Father. Be not troubled.
The envoy dispatched to treat with Advocate Lenario returned this night past. He has agreed to your proposal, Lord Father.
Good. Very good. Then the war will die with me.
Father.
There now, Alma. Do you want my last memory to be of your tears?
Where is that Ramza? He should be here at your side.
Zalbarg, Dystag, you are dear to me. But Ramza is no less so. Though he be not the issue of the womb that bore you, my sons, still my blood courses through his veins. Watch after him.
Lord Father!
You forget yourself, Ramza.
You have come. Good. Let me look upon your face once more.
Lord Father.
How long has it been? You've grown into a fine young man. I would hear of your studies. You've been at the academy since spring, is it? Hear me, Ramza. For generations, we Beowulfs have stood foremost of those who serve the crown. Ours is the soul of the night. Become a knight worthy of your name. Tolerate no injustice. Stray not from the true path. You will know the path you must walk. A Beowulf can walk no other.
I will not fail you, Father.
Your friend, Delita. He is a good boy. He is low-born, but he can serve you well. I've made arrangements for him to enter the academy. You should have seen the look on the headmaster's face. In the years ahead, you will need someone whom you can trust. You could do far worse than Delita.
As you say, Father.
Take care of your sister. And show these brothers of yours what it is. What it is to be a knight.
Now we might be able to do stuff with the menu and stuff whatnot. So, oh, you can set favorites too. In the original game, you had far fewer slots available. So this is how you register a favorite. Yes. Okay. Cool. So I've got who are these people? Wapner, Alien, Abel, Christabel, Millicent, and Josephine. Let's see here. I have no strong opinions about any of these characters yet. I should probably... Well, I want to say I have no strong opinions, but they're like bravery and faith both are so like middle of the road, except for Christabel. Both of those stats have varying levels of usefulness depending upon what classes they want to be. Like, this guy's a squire, but he's got like 46 bravery and 54 faith. He has very little mana right now, but like he could probably be better off being a caster because of his high faith. And yeah, she'd be better off being a physical class because of her high bravery. Oh, I've never seen this before. Could I swap them around originally? I don't even remember. Oh well.
Yeah?
What was I? I have some thing.
What is it?
I wonder if I can do for Ramza. This is combat sets, which is like remembered gear. What do I need to be to become a knight? A level 2 squire? Which I am not yet? Ah, okay. Is anybody... I know I can change the way I look at this, so... If he's a level 2 squire, as I think he is... No, he's a level 2 squire, so he's the only person who can become a knight. Granted,
by all means.
I believe this game still has the JP up ability. Yeah, JP boost still exists. Very unhappy with that, honestly. Which might sound weird, but like JP boost, in my opinion, the very existence of it makes it so you rarely don't want to use it. It's a very uninteresting ability. It would have been better off if they had removed this ability and just simply lowered the JP cost of everything, because it causes JP inflation as well. I do not like this, and I have strong opinions on that. Anyways, I'm going to change him into a knight, because I think it should give him some slightly better damage in general. He cannot equip a mithril knife. Come to think of it, I have some bonus stuff. When do I get to use that? Outfitter, which is the shop, and then there's the tavern. Maybe I can go to the tavern.
Good day to you. What'll it be? Ah, apologies. We're not offering that service right now. Soon, though. Anything else I
I'm
can
going
help
to
you
have to look that up eventually.
with? Come back soon now.
But for now, I'm going to switch somebody's gear out. So
May I help you?
You have a broadsword. You can probably equip a mithril knife, which is probably more damage. How do I compare these two? Okay, that would be damage down. Okay, this is the same. That's what's nice about it. And he,
by all means,
can equip a broadsword, so now he can be slightly better. I think he was the only,
making preparations.
Only one that could do that, really. Now I have to switch around to see if anybody else got a job up. Nope, he's the only one that got that job up. So I'll deal with that for now. I'll get JP up when I'm grinding later. I'm not even committed to keeping some of these characters, but I have to start with something. I'm going to go ahead and start. Hold on, how do I save? Oh.
Making preparations.
R2. What? That's the inventory. That's the Chronicle. State of the Realm. Options. Ah, bonus items. Here we go. So I got the pre-order bonus and I got the deluxe. So I'm going to have a lot more gear. Change him. Since the pre-order bonus is something you can only get from a pre-order, I'm going to have him wear that, though I do have more options.
Interesting. All right then.
He's got black and he's got...
This will do.
white. I'm gonna have him be white, wear it white for a while. And
what is it?
I should have other gear as well. So I got an Academy blade, which is just straight up good. All right, Ramza, you can have the Academy blade. I can't dual wield any. Oh, that increases. Oh, that's better, which I guess makes sense. Academy tunic. I'm being completely unfair and making him so much better. And ring of aptitude. What do battle boots do? Raises the movement attributes. Is there only the one accessory I can wear? I don't like that he's slower. I'll save this for when I'm actually grinding then. Somebody else might have a... Yeah, I can replace one of those with a mithril knife to make it slightly easier. He's got nothing, so he'd probably be better off. I'll have him just better than nothing. Alright. I'm going to save. If I can remember where it is. This works differently than... I don't need to say it over and over again, but the way the menus work in general are just simply different. Alright, time for the last mission I can do before I have to... This time to start the last mission I can do before I have to before I can do any kind of grinding. After that, I will probably do the next story beat, and then I will stop the video there. So one more. Alright, I'm going to take with me the people I took before.
For victory.
No. There we go.
I am ready.
You go here, and then a couple of chemists.
You can rely on me.
Oh, wait. I can only take 4. Oh, right. Do I want only one chemist? Let me see if I can do something. Equipment and abilities. Items. Oh no. Maybe he can learn Persian real quick. Let me see if there's anything he can learn. Oops, that's Squire. Oh, he can. Good. I'll probably want to do that for a couple of people then. Can you learn? You cannot. Oh, but he already knows it. Well, in that case. Items. Everybody having access to potion would make this a lot easier, because then they can heal themselves. Yeah, everybody knows potion. Great. Let me make sure I didn't leave anybody out, because I'm very likely to have done that. I almost did that. There we go. Okay. Let's do this.
To battle!
The biggest advantage of Chemist. I'll talk in a moment.
Looks like this one's still alive. What do we do with him?
What do you think we do with him?
Right then. Your luck's run out, knave. If ever you had any.
Blast! One of the Order's patrols!
The Corpse Brigade. And they've a hostage in their midst.
This choice actually does slightly affect the story later on. I will talk about when and how later. And I'll have a story about that. But that'll be a later video. I must rescue their captive.
We must rescue their captive. To do less would be unbecoming of men of the Order. Right.
I am not an auto battler. I just nope, not gonna do it. Alright, Ramza, go.
Ready.
If I were a little smarter, I would have put Ramza on the other side, but I didn't know how they were gonna appear, so if I end up losing.
Reinforcements! And none too soon. Victory is mine.
Ramza being on the other side, I probably could have advanced and maybe even hurt one of them on the first turn.
No turning back. Whoop.
Ah, yes, throwing rocks.
No time to waste.
Let's go. I probably can't reach throwing rocks, but hopefully. Nope, just out of reach. It's not really a good place for him to go, so forward just ever so slightly.
I fear nothing.
This chemist fears nothing.
I'm ready.
I don't know, man. I'd fear being attacked. Will I even be able to reach him before he dies? I remember that being an issue I had when I played the game in another
My
version.
turn.
It's like I would try to reach him, he would die before I could even get to him. Abilities... I still can't reach him yet.
Leave it to me.
I shall win glory.
Don't do that. Oh, man. Protect the objective! The objective goes on a suicide mission.
What to do?
I did it.
I am ready.
Alright, move forward. I don't think I can.
The battle is ours.
This way then. Actually, let's go here. Slightly better, just in case. And now nobody can reach Argath except people who can throw stones.
It's time.
If Argath would simply move somewhere else and hopefully somewhere where he can't be attacked by other people, but I guess right now the safest thing I can do is give him a potion.
Are you alright?
Me then.
Right then.
Alright, I guess I'll go around.
The next move is key. I fear nothing.
My turn.
Okay, now you're moving, and you're going to... I hate you, Argath. I hate you so much. Oh my god. It's like that like one comedy like commercial I see. It's like, if you're in a horror movie, you make stupid decisions. It's what you do. Like, ooh, I'm in a city. Let's run down this dark alley while I'm being chased by people. I'm sure I'll be fine there.
Right.
He's making it impossible for me to, like, reach him and heal him and keep him alive. Oh, thank goodness. Alright, now I can move here and watch what happens. Like, I'm gonna move him here so that... Oh, hold on. Maybe I can... Can I reach? Yes. Will it work? No. I'm gonna move him there, and then Argath is gonna move here and attack this cat, thus exposing him to more damage from all the rest of these guys. That's what I bet's gonna happen. Let's see if my prediction is correct.
The next move is key.
Okay. He has taken essentially 20 damage. It's a bit wasteful to use a potion on him right now, but I have a feeling he'll die if I don't.
Here. This is just the start.
21.
It's over!
My apologies.
Okay, Ramza can go here, so go there. Oh, I just realized I allowed the others to come from the other side. Oops. Oh, was I right? Yeah, I totally called it. I totally called it. Now he's exposed. Oh!
Ready and waiting.
That was... Oh, he's gonna die, isn't he? Yeah, that's...
Out my way!
Highly
My time is
unfortunate.
up.
Alright.
Good progress.
Alright. Can I bring him up? He lost his turn. If I bring him up, will he just simply die again? Oh, I can't use Phoenix Down. Oh no. I might lose him.
My turn.
I can't reach any of the enemies. Well, no, I can reach one.
I have you now! Is this the end? I must keep moving forward.
Guess my only other option is to cut them off and beat them up before my character
I
dies.
shall win glory.
Finally, he's in a place that's somewhat defensible.
Ready for anything?
Leave it to me.
The leader finally gets to... I don't know if he's been able to do anything until now, actually.
It's over!
Can I cannot reach him. He's surrounded by dead bodies. I guess I will wait.
I fear nothing.
There, get stabbed. And wait there.
Right.
Now you'll get stabbed by someone else. Or I guess slashed. Oh, come on. I can do nothing. Wait, you shall.
Victory is mine.
At least we can throw rocks at him, I guess. My character's gonna die because I can't reach him. This is frustrating.
Someone help me.
Yeah, I could maybe learn an ability if I could reach that. There's no guarantee that's gonna happen. I don't like it because if the NPC gets a turn, they're gonna like totally just grab it and they're just gonna restore their HP and MP and you get nothing from it. Like this is like an opportunity and it's gonna be wasted. I could grab this, but I'm more afraid of this character dying. But I could totally learn, I bet I could learn something from that if I did. If I'm lucky anyways. But
it's over!
Damn you. Have to end.
The fruit of my labors. Are you alright?
I'll be fine. It is for the Marquis's safety, I fear.
I don't like that, because I'm pretty sure that word is supposed to be pronounced Marquis. But whatever.
The Marquis? The Marquis Elmdor de Limbri was here.
The very same. And to whom do I owe my gratitude?
We are Knights Apprentice from the Academy at Gariland. We may be able to help you. But first, I would hear more.
Unsurprisingly, Ramsa's the greatest contributor. He had the best gear.
My name is Argath, a knight in His Excellency the Marquis Elmdor de Limbri's household.
A knight, you say?
Well, truth be told, I am a knight apprentice like you.
A fellow knight in training, then. I am Ramza Beowulf, and this is Delita Hyrule, my trusted friend.
Beowulf? You're not of the Beowulfs of the Order of the Northern Sky, are you? What fantastic luck! A blessing in the midst of disaster!
What?
The Order can help me rescue the Marquis. It must.
The Marquis is held captive?
The Corpse Brigade captured him, yes, but he still lives. We must act quickly. Should he be killed, I will lose everything. You simply must help me, please! I beg you!
Calm yourself. Who's to say your Marquis is to be killed anyway? The Corpse Brigade would not take a man alive save there were value in keeping him so. Of that, you can be sure.
There's little we alone can do against their main host in any case. If the Marquis has been taken hostage, Egros will be in an uproar. You can be sure of that, too.
Then before all else, we will report into Egros. Are we agreed?
Agreed. We'll start there.
Now I've got Argath.
Lead the way!
Let's see here. To Egros. Well, actually, let me save real quick. No, it's probably not necessary yet.
I hear you were decorated for your first victory, Ramza. They sing your praise from on high. You do honor to our name, my brother, and to me.
I am glad.
Oh? You would not seem it.
I am. Forgive me. Your words do me far more honor than I have done you. No doubt word has already reached you, but the Marquis de Limbury's carriage was waylaid, and the Marquis taken. What have you in mind to do?
I have already asked Zalbarg to dispatch a squad in pursuit. These brigands must eventually come forth to demand ransom. That is, assuming the Marquis yet lives.
I beg of you, Count Beowulf. Lend me 100 men that I might hunt the Horsens down. Please, my lord. Grant me the means to avenge my fallen friends.
Mayhap your ears fail you. I said that a squad is to be dispatched. You are not a man of Galione. Leave her affairs to those of us who are.
But, my lord...
Do not assume to beg favors of me. Let me remind you, Argath, lest you forget your place. You are but another sword, not yet even knighted. The two of you will remain here at Egros and serve among the castle guard. You needn't worry. Danger is not like to visit these walls.
My own house was once respected as highly as House Beowulf, you know? At least, until my grandfather was captured during the war, after his fortress was overrun. In hopes of saving his own hide, he divulged intelligence about our forces. Positions, numbers, supply routes, whatever it took, he rendered up to the enemy. He turned traitor, thinking to buy his freedom with the lives of his friends. But his freedom scarce outlived his honor. He was not a dozen paces out of the gate when the dagger found his back, killed by some common squire, no more a knight than I. One of his supposed comrades spread word of his misdeeds. My lord father would have none of it, of course. But he was the only one. Our bannerman deserted us. Our reputation ruined. I suppose I had best remember my place. Your lord brother has no reason to lend ear to pleas from the likes of me.
Delete her! Delete her!
Tidra!
Alma! Zalbarg!
Ramza, you've come home!
It has been some time, hasn't it, Zalbarg?
I heard about Gariland. They say you made short work of those brigands. Now you've truly the right to call yourself a Beowulf. Father would be proud.
Thank you, Lord Brother.
You certainly haven't changed. Gods forbid you show a bit of cheer on being praised. And you, Delita, do not think word of your deeds escapes our ears. Your sister's been so full of pride I quite fear she might burst.
Worry not, my seams have held. Glad to see you looking so well, Delita.
And are you? Have you settled in at school?
Yes, the others have all been quite kind to me.
Would that we could speak at greater leisure, but there are duties that require my attendance. Rogues do not catch themselves.
I understand. Good luck.
Oh, we received a note of ransom from the Corpse Brigade.
What?
Something about it sits unwell with me. They are anarchists, to be sure, bent on bringing down the aristocracy. But they fancy themselves righteous, and prey only on the nobility and those in our employ. Indeed, when they took hostages in the past, they demanded only in exchange for their captured brethren. Would such as they truly kidnap the Marquis for want of coin?
Why wouldn't they? They're naught but common footpads. What would they know of honor?
One of the men I dispatched to watch them has not returned. I suspect he learned something of import and was caught for it. However, there are those who do not think some mere spy worth a search party's efforts.
Where was he last known to be?
In Dorta, a merchant city east of Gariland. Guarding a castle grows dreadfully dull. Wouldn't you agree?
Forgive us, Teacher. It seems we must be leaving sooner than we had planned.
Don't worry about me. Just take care of yourself.
I will. Mind your studies. I'll be back before you've even noticed I'm gone. Let's be on our way.
Teacher puts on a brave face, but the truth is not as honeyed as her words.
What do you mean?
She has a hard time of it at school. The others tease her for being lowborn.
Oh.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have said anything. I'm sure you have worries enough of your own. Teacher will be all right. I'm here to look after her.
Then there is naught to worry about. But mind your own limits. You can't be responsible for everything.
Says the brother who never fails to do any and all that is expected of him. Unless you forget, I'm no less a Beowulf than you. It'll take more than a few mean-spirited school peers to get the better of me. But please, don't lose sight of yourself, Ramza. You needn't let your life be ruled by the fact you were born a Beowulf.
Now you're starting to sound like Mother.
Ramza.
Alright, seems like the next two objectives are set. But now with that story having been completed, that's all I want to do in this video. Time to go to save. Save where I'm at. And I may do a little bit of grinding simply to get the JP up ability from not only to get the JP up ability, but to get some money, get some equipment, get some shoes so people can move more, that kind of thing. I will take a note of what my character's up. I might even replace some of my characters or even rename some of my characters. And if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I would say, thanks for watching. Special shout out to Seabook. He keeps asking to be mentioned, so there you go, Seabook. You've been mentioned. Have a great evening.